Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakar, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect. This is Paya Allah, and this is News and Prophecy and News Update. The date today is the 15th of December 2023, the hopeful year. All right, we're almost out of this year, and it's been eventful. And upon the release of this most recent film, this first article I'm gonna read has it's some real power, man. All right. So the headline reads, or this is from Yahoo.com. All right, and the headline reads: Deadly autopilot crashes lead to Tesla's recall of 2 million vehicles. The vehicles involved in a recall include the Model 3 2017 to 2023, Model S 2012 to 2023, Model X 2016 to 2023, and Model Y 2020 to 2023. All right, it's reading on. It says Tesla is recalling more than 2 million cars sold in the US due to issues with its autopilot software system, according to multiple reports. Right now, even the fact that it's specific to the US speaks volumes as well, because the movie Leave the World Behind was based on what? An attack via the internet upon the landmass known as Babylon the Great, which is Babylon the Great, America, which is known as Babylon the Great, according to the Bible. All right. So reading on, it says the electric car company will update the system to make sure the drivers are paying adequate attention when their vehicles are engaged in an autopilot function, according to the Associated Press, CNN, and the New York Times. The recall was disclosed in a letter by National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to the car company regarding its ongoing probe related to accidents in which drivers were using autopilot. Among the models recalled, according to the letter, are model, I've already mentioned that. Tesla did not immediately respond to the people's request for comment on the recall. NHTSA found that many drivers are not taking adequate action to avoid crashes when the autopilot system is engaged and warning lights are triggered, the AP reported. After the software update, Teslas with AutoSteer will routinely check on the driver's attention level and may disengage the feature should driving conditions warrant, per CNN. One such accident occurred last July in Virginia when a 57-year-old man was killed when the Tesla he was driving on autopilot, crashed into the side of a tractor trailer. All right. So this is going into more and more into the autopilot. All right. The Fauquier County Sheriff's Office tells people that its investigation found no indication that the autopilot feature directly led to the crash, but noted that the car had been on autopilot. The Tesla was in autopilot mode, which is a lower level of automobile driving assist that requires active driver supervision. The sheriff's office told people in a statement, the vehicle's electronic data recorder further indicates that the Tesla system safety system was aware of something in the roadway. All right, I don't know if you ever seen the clips on YouTube where they see like where on a database of the Tesla they may see, I forgot what it was something particular. It was like a dog or something, and it was going through all the programmed possibilities that could be in the way of the car, but they couldn't actually register an image, so they just drew like it was drawing blanks. All right. which I can't. You can look up the video, all right? Because I don't want to stray looking for that, but you can check it out. Try and find it. So it says the sheriff's office initially charged a truck driver with reckless driving, but the charge was later dropped when it was determined that the Tesla driver was traveling about 70 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Well, so they're doing that. Earlier this year, Tesla announced a voluntary recall of 362,758 vehicles equipped with full self-driving beta FSD software. The NHTSA announced that in the recall that the FSD increases the risk of a crash due to several alleged bugs in the software, which Tesla was set to remedy and free with a free over-the-air update. All right, so this is, as they say, life imitating art, or art, life imitating art. After seeing such a thing on the movies, for this to be, come out. The movie was released on Friday. For this to come out Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days later, all right, not even a week later, it says a lot, man. All right, it's just another indicator that the things that were shown in the movie are so close to reality. All right, so let's read some scriptures. This is the book of Psalms. I'm going to start from verse 7. Psalm 64, 7 and 8. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. All right? And this is what we see happening right now. The Heavenly Father is beginning to pick up. He's been doing it for a moment, going back to since the 1970s. He's picking apart Esau Edom's kingdom, all right, and showing it to be that it isn't as splendid. It doesn't have the splendor or the opulence that it's always it once portrayed. Where I say, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. All right, and this is what we're doing. What we're doing. It's luckier. I say, this is what they're doing. All right, they're making their tongue fall upon themselves. All right, whereby they are being shown that they are not in the spirit. It's a luck, man. Tired, man. Let me read this again. Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. All right, so they're making their own tongue fall upon themselves through the Spirit. The Heavenly Father is making us to where they are revealing themselves onto the public. All right, so much so that really it's gonna be made so that there'll be no cloak for your sin. Right, that it can be pointed to and said. I mean, this is not so much that they've this in particular, but to the point of the prophets, decoding these things and letting it be known and tying it to the prophecies written inside of the Bible, really shows and manifests that truly we are in the end times, and these prophecies are being shown before all. So I've read this. I'll give an example in the book of Numbers 24. Okay, so I'm going to read from verse 10 on down. This is after Balaam basically being requested. I believe this was the third occasion being requested by Balak, to curse the children of Israel, and Balaam basically blessed them. So this is coming after that. Numbers 24 and 10. And Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he smote his hands together. And Balak said unto Balaam, I called thee to curse mine enemies, and behold, thou hast altogether blessed them these 3 times. Therefore now flee thou to thy place. I thought to promote thee unto great honor, but lo, the Lord Yahweh hath kept thee back from honor. And Balaam said unto Balak, Speak I not also to thy messengers, which thou sentest unto me, saying, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, which he said it from the beginning, I cannot go beyond the commandment of the Lord Yahweh to do either good or bad of my own mind. But what the Lord Yahweh saith, that will I speak. And now, behold, I go unto my place, my people. Come therefore, and I will advertise thee, and this people shall do to thy people. And I will advertise thee what this people shall do to thy people in the latter days. And he took up his parable, and it's going to go into the cursing of Balak, basically. But the point being is that, look, his tongue fell upon himself, all right? Even though really from the onset he didn't want to do it. But even when he attempted to, what happened? His tongue went in the way of what the Heavenly Father determined it to do, which was blessing the children of Israel. And this is no different to Esau in these modern day times that we're in. So let me read this last one. I think, I'm thinking. Sluck. Name 3. So this is name 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, and the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will destroy, I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. All right, they'll be exposed, they'll be made known. All right, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. All right, again, this is very, telling. All right, if you watch the movie, all right, Leave the World Behind, and there's a big buzz about it. A lot of people that are like slow bellies, not like that are slow bellies, are disgusted by the film. All right, they wanted to be entertained, but what they found is they stumbled on a very cryptic movie. To those that don't, that are not really in the know. All right, but those that are, that aren't ignorant of Satan's devices, can look at it and say, they're telling everything. Right, especially when you deal with the nuance in terms of who executive produced it, the information that's being relayed, and all the talking points within the movie, you can tell that it speaks, volumes, all right? But, and that's what would lead to the significance of an article like this, because one of the key things shown in the movie is Tesla's being self-driven to block all key exits and entrances to the city, all right, by way of them remotely being hacked and sent to those places. And if you look at it properly on the clip, you can see that there'll be barrages at different occasions with different colors. They're color coded, I guess you could say. So just as a point of, that was a serious thing. So now the fact that they're recalling it should really make your spidey senses tingle. Your spirit, your intuition, as they say, should kick in. And you should be like, you know what, sign came right. All right, if they're recording these after we just see this movie, there must be something to that. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna go one article at a time. I usually do a couple, but you know what? I'm gonna just do one videos like that, and yeah, we'll keep it like that. So to the next one, say shalom, shalom.